Hi everybody, it's Kathy Pace again from ZKTeco. We're going to do another unboxing video, and today we're going to unbox the AURA12. It's an intercom system, but before we do that, introduce my buddy Joe.
Hi Kathy.
Hi Joe, nice to see you. Thanks for joining me.
Nice to see you as well.
All right, so can I get a drum roll for the unboxing? Awesome. So what I like about the AURA12 intercom box itself is that it's sleek and it's black. It looks really good on the distributor shelvings. But before I even open that, I do want to talk about how you can use it and where you can use it.
Where can you use it, Kathy?
Well, you can use it at multi-tenant facilities, something like an apartment complex. Maybe.
Could you use it in a retirement community?
Sure, you certainly can. Anywhere where there's a lot of people in one spot and visitors trying to get in to see them.
Could you use it at a condo complex?
I believe you could.
That's fantastic.
I've even heard it being used in high-rises in New York.
Amazing.
So, here we go. So the first thing I see when I open the box is this little baggie that says "Attention Dealers." It has a QR code on it. And
well, you're definitely going to want to hold on to this because this is the software registration info card that you're going to need when you set up the portal later on.
There's also some templates in here, and so just don't lose this. All right, and then we have this foam padding, so we're going to talk a little bit about what that's used for later. So here's the actual unit itself. Super sleek, super thin. It's about 8 inches. Kind of looks like an iPad. So that's here on display. We're going to show you how that works in a minute. So there's a lot of cables inside this box. So we have a power supply.
Here's your adapter.
Yep. We have
your power cord.
Thanks, Joe. What's this?
So here we have some Type-C cabling. That's how you're going to power the unit.
Okay. I know what this is. This is a PoE splitter.
Correct.
Yay. All right, and then inside here is a little tiny panel. What is this?
This is called our DM10, and this is what's actually going to release the door when it gets the information from the AURA12.
Okay, so that is what it makes it all go, so don't let that go. Now, I have 2 different kinds of back plates in here, Joe, so I want to show both of those. First off, here's a little one. So just a simple small back plate. And then I actually have a back box. Oops, upside down.
So this is the back box that you would use if you want that aesthetic.
So either or. Is that what we decided?
Yes.
Okay. And then of course, as always, a little tiny bag with a free screwdriver.
Correct.
All right, so Joe, let's take it away. Let's see what it looks like in action.
So we have a unit here on a little mounting stand, and basically the way it works is the guest would come up and they would find the person that they would like to call. So I'm going to call Joe's phone right here.
What, you're calling yourself?
I'm calling myself because I am like that. And we can see this is the phone option where it can call a landline or it can call your cell phone. Once you answer it, you can talk to the person. And then if you want to remotely let them in, you would just do *1. And then you could see here that the door is going to release.
So you're saying that every person in the multi-tenant facility has a button.
Mm-hmm.
And if you want to call them, you would maybe drive up or walk up and you would press their name on that button. So what happens with like UPS or FedEx?
Well, we're going to get to that in a bit, but first I want to demonstrate if you use the calling with the app.
Oh,
so
okay.
I am going to now come to my other name that I have here, and I'm going to say my name Joe, but this time it's going to go through not just any phone, it's going to go through the app that I've loaded onto my phone. So if we give it a second here, we can see it activates the Who app, and I can open it up, and now I can you can talk to the person, so you can hear the 2-way audio, and we can also get 1-way video. So we can also turn the phone like this, sideways, and we get a nice wide-angle view. So it's 2-way audio, you can talk to the person, and the person can talk back, and it's 1-way video, so you can see who's actually at the door and if they have anybody with them.
Oh.
So then I'm going to release the lock, and let's close that.
Awesome. You release it from you let them in from your phone.
Correct.
That's really cool. That's really cool. All right. You said you had some other features.
So now we'll talk about the delivery that you were alluding to earlier.
I'm interested in that because I get a lot of deliveries at my house.
So through the portal, let's say if you have a UPS person or a FedEx person coming, they would come over here and they would find the delivery option, and a keypad would show up, and you would put in their code in the portal that you would set up beforehand. Once they put in that code, they would just use it at the reader and the door would unlock. And then the third way you can use the reader is you can actually send a QR code to someone, so that if you are going to be indisposed at the time that they're going to come, you can use the app to send them a QR code, and they can use the QR code at the reader. So let's do this.
Oh, so like if I was in a meeting or if I wasn't going to be home, or a place where I have my phone, I could send somebody a QR code and they could use that to get in.
Correct. So we call it
Really
a
great.
visitor pass.
Okay.
You would just make it in the app here. And you can see it will generate a QR code. You can place that QR code to the camera on the reader, and you can gain access that way. So you can set this to repeat, and they could send to someone, let's say, every week if you have maybe somebody who comes to your home to clean your apartment or your home, something like that. Or it could be a one-time thing. And you can also make it so that it only is active during a certain hours of the day. So if, let's say, your housekeeper only comes in 3 to 4 o'clock, that's the only time that the QR code can be used. So a lot of functionality in a very small unit.
That's really great. That's a lot of stuff we just talked about today. But again, another unboxing from ZKTeco. And what else, Joe?
What else, Kathy?
It's in stock.
It's in stock.
All right. Goodbye, everybody. We'll see you next week.
All right. Bye, everyone.